Welcome, my name is Matt Hall, and this will be a mini tutorial on the club technique called O-shits. But first, a word about the person from whom I learned this technique, Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson was one of, if not the, preeminent juggler to come out of Britain in the 80s and 90s. And he and I met at Svendborg, Denmark at the EJC in 2003 and gradually became friends over time, meeting at different festivals. And Luke passed away in 2012. He's no longer with us, but his teachings are. He was one of the best juggling instructors I've ever met. His pedagogy was crisp and insightful, and this workshop is basically based on his content that I tried to recreate over time, talking to his students, looking at notes and that I took from his various workshops. This is his workshop and his techniques. So normally, when juggling clubs, you're making clean spins and throws to each hand. But what happens if you catch it by the other end? One way to correct it would be to throw a 1.5 spin, but that draws attention to the error previously made. Another way to do it is correct the club position in your hand before you throw it again. So if it lands on the wrong end, so to speak, I quickly perform an O-shit, and then I'm back into single spins. Let's take a look at that again. I throw, and if it lands wide side up, then as I bring my hand down, I press with my thumb and flick the handle back into my palm. And if I throw it up here and catch, pressing with the thumb down, and now I'm back in regular position. It is not catching it and then making a throw and then throwing. It is making your correction as you begin to prepare for the next throw. Catch, catch. You notice I'm reaching it up slightly. Even if I caught it low, I could still flip it and then add momentum to my throw and go back to a single spin cascade. Once again, let's look at the O-shit correction from the side. If I throw kind of a half spin, I catch, thumb pressure down, quick, fast. It can be done with a 1.5. This basic error correction technique can be used to create a whole family of tricks that rely on just correcting the club or doing an O-shit every time a club lands in your hand. It can be done on various spin cycles of a half spin, flats, 1.5 spins, and so forth. It can be done with 4 and 5 clubs even. I want to show you now some variations that I think you'll like and that you will challenge even, I think, some of the more experienced club jugglers out there. These are fun tricks, but Luke's pedagogy is always mentally tricky and mentally tough. So let's get right to it. own addition to Luke's spin control workshop, I did create one new exercise that both works on your spin control and your O-shit technique. It will give you two attempts at O-shits on one side on a half spin and a 1.5 spin, and then it will recycle to the other side so that you're getting 2 sets of practice on both sides on a 5-throw count of flat, half, full, 1.5, double. And that's the basic throw pattern. And anything that lands wrong-sided, the half and the 1.5, you O-shit and then continue with your pattern.